look at that. We've got a special guest.
There he is on the big screen. We can see him. He is comedian Greg Warren, and Greg's comedy special is about to come out. How far away are we from the release date, Greg?
It's May 16th, so a week from Friday.
All right. Do we have a title?
It's called The Champ.
All right. That's a good title, The Champ.
I like that. Are you big on that, Greg? Hey, champ, hey, sport, hey, buddy, stuff like that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
My grandmother's boyfriend, who was like my grandfather, he used to say commander. I like that one a lot.
I like how about governor? I like governor, too.
Governor's pretty good.
Yeah.
How you doing, Commander?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Now, it's called The Champ. There's a great hunk in there about your career as a wrestler and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Really great stuff.
Thanks, Tom. I tell a story in there about taking a beating in one of my first matches at the University of Northern Iowa. And I was performing in Cedar Falls this past Saturday night, and that guy showed up.
Oh!
Really?
Are you talking about Steve?
No, Steve's a different. Steve's the old guy that used to come in and beat me up in practice.
You're right, yeah.
So the guy that whipped your ass all those years ago?
Yeah, if you want to put it like that. Yeah.
That's a little harsh.
Oh, sorry.
Pat Hogan is his name. Yeah, Pat.
Was he friendly?
Yeah, he was real nice. Look, much nicer this time around.
Well, but think about it. I mean,
Yeah.
He beat your ass. Why would he be upset? Yeah.
Well, I guess that's one way you could phrase it.
I mean, he totally beat your ass is what,
He did, Chick. He did.
Yeah, he did.
They did.
They did. They're good kids. Yeah, okay.
Does he know that you've been talking about this debacle for years?
I think somewhere somebody heard it, and his whole family came. There were like 20 of them.
Oh, my.
His sons. He's like, see, that's the kids. That's
My dad beat Greg's ass. Look at him. Okay.
I got to tell you, he still looks good, too, man.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a senior when I was a freshman. He's older than me, and he looks much better than I do.
Could he still beat your ass?
What? You know, we didn't wrestle, Christy. But
I think there's only one way to
let me just
settle
say,
this.
I got better. I was
Okay.
a freshman back then. I got much better.
spoken like a guy who can still get his ass beat.
That's just great, though. I mean, that's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to watch senior tour wrestling. I don't know.
No.
You know, the Champions Tour, whatever they'd call it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm looking at the big screen. What is on your hat?
Looks like a pig.
I think it's a cow, Christy.
Oh, a cow, yeah.
I just bought it this weekend. I think it's a cow with MO on it. Missouri. I think it's Missouri beef.
I thought it was like
It's a lazy cow that can't say moo.
Yeah, I thought it was a cow that was, not all that bright.
Now that you mention it, maybe that is. I bought it in Missouri. So
He's one O short of getting the full moo.
Yeah.
I heard we're going to the stock. Yeah, Mo.
Yeah, but that is a cow, though, not a pig.
Yeah, it is. I guess
I'm
it is.
pretty sure it's a cow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the legs are so long, it wouldn't be a pig.
Yeah.
We're speaking with comedian Greg Warren. Greg is a great stand-up comedian, and his new special called The Champ. And where's it going to emerge? What ether will it be coming out of?
It's on the Nate Land YouTube channel. Like my previous one, it's Nate Bargatze's new YouTube channel. Sorry.
Great. Can't wait.
Looking forward
Pretty
to it.
excited about it.
Yeah. Once again, I saw the Greg just before he taped it, and it was a terrific show.
Yeah, I think most of us did.
Now, do we have a topic for today's program?
Yeah, guys, an important topic. I wanted to talk about the history of monster trucks.
Oh. Are you a fan?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm learning more about them. I didn't know what they were. When I was a kid, I thought they were like trucks, like semi-trucks.
Oh.
And I thought they were just in these things during the weekend. And during the week, they actually transported materials like other trucks.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, Greg,
Which
you
would
and
be
I,
cool.
we were lucky enough to grow up in the St. Louis area where there was always a Bigfoot on display off of Highway 70. Did you ever see that thing?
Oh yeah, right up there in Lindbergh in 70.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, Josh, that's who started monster trucks, Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. You guys familiar
Bob
with the monster
Chandler.
truck Bigfoot?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
of course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back
Bob
in-
Chandler had an aftermarket auto parts store in St. Louis, and to promote his store, he put 48-inch wheels on a Ford 250 pickup truck and larger axles, and he drove it around town. He was a guy that tended to speed, so his buddy Jim Kramer called him Bigfoot, and he painted Bigfoot on the side of the truck, and people started to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was offered $50,000 for that truck. That's
Wow.
$180,000 in today's dollars. It appeared in magazines. Bigfoot was in the movie Take This Job and Shove It.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he was.
And I used to watch that on
Chick-
HBO.
Chick, who starred in Take This Job and Shove It?
I don't know. I want to say Terry Bradshaw, but I don't think that's
who did the
correct.
song?
I wanna say-
Johnny Paycheck.
That was Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to say Art
song came
Carney was
first.
in it.
Who was in it?
Art Carney?
Art Carney,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Robert Hayes,
Oh, okay.
and Barbara Hershey. were the,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a young Barbara Hershey.
Robert Hayes of airplane fame.
yes.
Barbara
Yeah.
Hershey, who changed her name to Barbara Seagull.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And then, yeah.
Quite the hippie girl.
Yeah. We had a chance to interview her, and they said, do not bring up the fact that she changed her name. She's now Barbara Hershey again. They were very pissy about it. But, yeah, Bigfoot, we got in trouble for a tribute that we did called Big Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Big Peter would mount and enter a Volvo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
It
see.
wasn't a
I
big
think
foot.
I know where that-
Wasn't a big foot, you see. It was a big Peter.
Right.
No, I see. I see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So he was doing well, Bigfoot, and he started going to these tractor pulls and was kind of a sideshow and was towing stuff. And one day, Bob was watching Wide World of Sports, and he got the idea that he could drive his truck over cars. So he got a couple of cars from the junkyard and ran over them and had his buddy film it. And this tape went around, and people really enjoyed it. A year later, he was at the Silverdome, 1982. They sold it out to see Bigfoot run over cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Now, guys, I told you he had 48-inch wheels, right? Not at the Silverdome. He broke out 66s for that thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's taller than
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, he got the yeah, exactly, Christy. He got him from a fertilizer spreader. I hope it was his fertilizer spreader.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a fertilizer spreader jacked up in a field somewhere.
Some farmer walking out.
It's on blocks.
A farmer walking
Yeah,
out.
some-
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, some farmers watching the Silverdome event and be like, Margaret, I think I know what happened to our car. Chandler said, I really never had the thought to build a monster truck. I had a stock Ford F-250 pickup truck and kept putting bigger and bigger tires on it. Then I broke the axles, so I put bigger axles under the truck. Then I didn't have enough power, so I put a bigger engine in the truck. No, I think it sounded like you wanted to build a monster truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly what it sounds like.
They had a big race between Bigfoot and USA 1. USA 1 seems to me like it might have been the second monster truck. And it was on the show That's Incredible.
I
You
love
guys
that.
remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Christy, who hosted that?
That's incredible.
John
was-
Davidson, Fran
the
Tarkington,
blonde.
and Kathy Lee
Yes,
Crosby.
That's
No.
right.
Yes.
Was it
Crosby.
Kathy Lee?
Yeah.
No, Kathy Lee Crosby, Olympic gymnast, I believe. Is
Oh,
or no,
Was
tennis
it
player,
Kathy?
tennis player,
What was
sorry.
Kathy? Was it Crosby? It was Crosby, right?
Yeah.
I
Not
thought it was
Gifford.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Gifford.
Right.
Oh,
Kathy Lee.
Wasn't there a Kathy Rigby? Too?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a gymnast.
Yeah,
yes.
that was.
Okay, yeah. Crosby was a very good tennis player, I believe. And Bigfoot beat USA 1 in that race, guys.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's incredible. Not to be that was a successful show.
Yes.
Very successful. That's Inedible. Not a good show.
No.
Oh, you've been to my house on Sunday night dinner, huh?
Yeah, I think that was Fran Drescher. And,
Yeah. Oh, it's a shoe.
Bobby Fleckman. You know.
Hello, if you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom Show coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. We are speaking with comedian Greg Warren. Greg's new comedy special will be making its debut just a little bit down the road on Nate Bargatze's special YouTube channel. The Greg Warren special is entitled The Champ. I got to see Greg working it out. It's going to be terrific. I can't wait to see the final edit, Greg. But in the meantime, today's topic is Bigfoot.
Greg, are you afraid of being sued by the filmmakers of the John Voight, Ricky Schroeder film,
The Champ?
You know, Josh, I honestly had thought of that. And I did. That's what I wanted to tell the listeners. It's not. That's a great movie. It
is a great movie.
Is it?
And it's not.
Is
that.
it?
My project's a little different. Mine's good too. It's a little sadder than The Champ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now,
You know, Ricky Schroeder, when he became older, he insisted on being called Rick
Yeah.
Schroeder. Yeah,
NYPD Blue days.
yeah, right. Yeah.
now, Bigfoot, so that was technically the sort of the first monster truck. Now there are dozens of them.
Oh, there's dozens. So what they started doing, Tom, they were like the sideshows, these big trucks at like tractor pulls. Then they became the main event. And they would have these like these races, and they would be like brackets, you know. So you'd get eliminated in the first round, and these trucks were still hanging around. And in between rounds, they didn't want to go home. They would go out and they would just sort of like screwing around out there doing tricks. And those things got popular. One of the first guys to do that was a fellow named Dennis Anderson. His truck was Gravedigger.
Very popular.
Oh, yeah.
Gravedigger is a big time truck. As a matter of fact, guys, as long as we're talking about it, we're right at the end of the Monster Jam season, and I thought I'd give you the standings.
Yes, please.
Zombie is in first place.
Wow.
Okay.
Gravedigger is in second place. Now, guys, there's been like 30 Gravediggers. It's like the Dread Pirate Roberts, like.
Ah, yes. It's sort of the Shamu of monster trucks.
Yeah, yes. Classroom Crusher is in third place.
Really?
Classroom Crusher.
Never heard of that one.
Classroom Crusher. And then in fourth place right now, El Toro Loco. Josh, could you translate that for me?
Yes. It means the bearded unicorn.
No.
No?
You want to take a
No.
shot?
It's the Crazy Bull, of course.
The Crazy Bull.
Yeah.
El Toro Loco.
I'd like to think
Yeah,
Classroom Crusher is a monster bus.
Yeah, I don't think it is. And there's 12 contestants that are in the series, and I hate to say this because you don't like to pick on people, but it's a rough year for Megalodon. He's in 12th place right now.
Oh, no.
And
Yeah.
Bigfoot's no longer in the mix, right?
Bigfoot had some. They parted ways in the late 90s.
Oh, they retired him? Or
I think there was. He sort of withdrew. I think there was some legal battles.
He still shows up at conventions and stuff. You can get his autograph.
I have actually
Guys, just-
hosted one of these things.
yeah, so have I.
Who did?
I did.
I have.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
I was down on the floor when they were. You do the announcement in the beginning. You're down there, and
You did the announcement?
Yeah.
I got to ride in one. Were you there for that one too?
Yeah.
When we rode in it? Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're
I had an old car crushed by Bigfoot
Yep.
at a state fair event. Bigfoot was there.
Yeah, but
Did they ask you to do that, Chick?
Yeah,
or did you
yeah.
just do it?
They bought the car, and boy, I needed it at the time. I don't know how.
Oh, the Renault.
They bought the car. I
that
got
was
to
the
go.
Renault Alliance.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got to go out and knock the windows out before Bigfoot crushed it, and
was
there
there
you
for
go.
that.
Awesome.
I mean, I've always enjoyed you guys, but I don't think I've ever been more impressed. Than that.
Yeah, it was something else.
Tom, could you give me a Sunday?
Sunday.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Really not bad.
Yeah, that was
Peter.
great.
Big Peter was a pussy. A big Big Peter is gigantic. He will crush it into a Volvo. Forget it, Bigfoot. Oh, it was the best. We had
Josh,
a great
how
Mike,
about,
and I even have at my house, I've got the miniature Gravedigger, which it's an electronic.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you mean a remote control?
Yeah, remote control. It's
Greg, I can do it. Sunday, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and cherry on. That's no, that's not the right.
Chick, could I get a come see the big boys and their big toys?
Come see the big boys and their big toy.
It's massive mayhem with Megalodon.
Megalodon, the mayhem is a little less massive this year. He's in 12th place.
Oh,
And
not good,
those
huh?
things, do they have any resemblance even to a truck anymore? Or any isn't every? They're all.
Yeah, there's one that looks like a dinosaur.
But I mean, the frames aren't
Yeah,
even. They're just.
they're custom made
They're
now,
completely
Tom.
custom.
They're custom made, so they're not like adapted with parts.
there are no
like-
stock monster trucks.
But I'll tell you this: I can remember the first time I went to one. I was walking in. It was the Dome, which seats whatever 60,000 plus. And as I was walking in, a lot of people were walking the other way, and I'm thinking, oh, geez, they must have canceled the event. And no, it was so sold out that they were turning people away.
Yeah.
And it was incredibly noisy. And I remember buying what do you call it? Like those airport headsets for the kids. The ones
Noise canceling.
just to get the sound. And then after about the first half hour, you're breathing some really heavy toxic fumes. But
Man, I bet you those redneck blue collar kids were making fun of your kids with those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
it was
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
These are called topsiders. You read that? No, we had a great time. It was terrific, and a lot of people that came were driving pickup trucks with very large wheels.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a quote I enjoyed. It said, when you talk about 60,000 people in a stadium, you can't have that many rednecks in one market. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you can. Yeah, absolutely.
I play a lot of those markets. You can.
I'm telling you, they're really entertaining.
They are entertaining.
Highly recommend it.
I'm going. I've never been and
Same.
just doing this stuff. I got to go.
Oh, when you see them fly over, the one, I remember one of them. They brought out an RV.
Yeah.
They kind of pretended it was like a mobile home for somebody, and then they crushed it, and the crowd went nuts.
Oh,
No one wants to live in this pussy trailer. Boom.
It was like a
They're
Bigfoot
not,
went through someone's kitchen. It was
crash
hilarious.
that mansion.
Yep.
they're not crushing stuff anymore, though. I think they're not
What?
crushing car. Yeah, they're
What?
Oh, come on.
What are they doing?
shrapnel guys.
You're just jumping over big hills
Shrapnel.
and stuff.
I see. I'll go with you, Greg. I've never been either.
Greg, in your research, did you find out, is it true that they will sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge?
Yes.
Is that a rumor?
Okay,
or-
let me tell you something. Whoever came up with that originally
Yeah.
should be like in some Hall of Fame
I agree.
or
They
something.
should.
Yes.
They should.
Absolutely.
Now, can you deliver it for me, chick?
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Hilarious.
Come see the
Absolutely.
big boys and their
Big toy.
Okay, I just Googled this. The Bigfoot has toured internationally all across Asia, the Middle East, Australia, and Europe.
Classic Tom. As you're telling us about Bigfoot, he's Googling Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just wanted to know. I wanted to know because I knew that it was no longer part of the competition. But
Yeah, he's retired, but and they don't have that. He used to have a shop up there on Lindbergh and 70, and you could drive by and see. They park Bigfoot out there. It's not
Yeah.
up there anymore, John.
Oh, okay. It's gone. It was always great.
but-
Always exciting.
Oh, yeah. As a kid, I was like, "That's Bigfoot right there in our city."
Yeah. Crazy.
oh well, thank you, Greg. Once again, we look forward to Greg's video. The Champ recorded some great stand-up comedy coming out on Nate Bargatze's special YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Greg.
You bet, guys.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Bye, buddy.
We'll see you later.